What if I told you that just 20 minutes of jogging a day could literally rewire your brain, repair your organs, and even reverse your age biologically? Sounds too good to be true? Well, you're about to find out the truth. Welcome to Peak Physique, where we uncover the surprising science behind building a stronger, younger, and healthier body, naturally. In today's video, we're diving into a question you probably think you already know the answer to. How does jogging really change the human body? Spoiler alert, it's not just about burning calories or losing weight. Jogging can transform your body from the inside out in ways that even scientists find shocking. So buckle up, because by the end of this video, you'll look at jogging in a completely new way. Let's start with what happens in the first week you begin jogging. At first, you might notice soreness in your legs, your breathing might feel strained, and your heart might feel like it's pounding out of your chest. But here's the fascinating part. This discomfort is actually your body rewiring itself. Your muscles are experiencing tiny micro tears, which are necessary for them to rebuild, stronger and leaner. Your lungs are being forced to expand beyond their usual comfort zone, increasing oxygen intake. And your heart? It's training itself to become more efficient, to beat slower but stronger. This is your body entering the adaptive phase, a crucial step toward transformation. Now, let's go a little deeper. Studies have shown that regular jogging doesn't just change your muscles. It can actually increase the size of your brain's hippocampus. Yes, jogging makes you smarter. Shocked? You should be. Most people associate jogging with burning fat or improving stamina. But not many know that jogging stimulates the growth of new brain cells, especially in the areas linked to memory, learning, and emotional control. Jogging triggers the release of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, or BDNF, a type of growth hormone for the brain. Think of it as miracle grow for your neurons. People who jog regularly tend to have better memory, sharper focus, and even a reduced risk of Alzheimer's disease. That foggy brain feeling you get from stress or too much screen time? Jogging clears that up like windshield wipers in a thunderstorm. Let's talk about the physical changes. After about 3 to 4 weeks of consistent jogging, the real transformation begins. Your blood pressure starts to regulate. Your arteries become more flexible. Cholesterol levels drop. Your resting heart rate decreases, meaning your heart doesn't have to work as hard to keep you alive. You become more efficient, not just at running, but at living. Inside your body, your mitochondria, the powerhouses of your cells, begin multiplying. More mitochondria mean more energy production. You'll notice you're no longer gasping for breath after climbing stairs. You'll start waking up with more energy. You may even stop needing that third cup of coffee in the afternoon. And then comes one of the most powerful changes of all. Your metabolism gets a permanent upgrade. If you're worried about aging, here's something you need to hear. Jogging doesn't just slow down aging, it reverses some of its effects. Let that sink in. A groundbreaking study found that people who jogged for just 150 minutes per week had telomeres, the protective caps at the ends of their DNA, that were significantly longer than those who didn't exercise. Telomeres naturally shorten as you age, and shorter telomeres are linked to disease and early death. Jogging helps preserve them. In essence, you're adding years, healthy years, to your life. And here's something else. Jogging boosts the production of collagen and elastin in your skin. Over time, you'll notice your complexion becoming clearer, your face more defined, and those fine lines a little less visible. It's like nature's own anti-aging serum, free, and without side effects. Now let's go beyond the body, because jogging transforms something even more powerful, your mindset. When you jog regularly, your body releases a cocktail of feel-good chemicals like endorphins, dopamine, and serotonin. That famous runner's high. It's not a myth. It's a biological reward system that reduces anxiety, fights depression, and boosts your overall sense of well-being. But there's something deeper happening here. jogging forces you to face resistance, fatigue, and discomfort. And by overcoming them day after day, you build mental resilience. That strength doesn't stay on the track. It follows you into your work, your relationships, and your challenges. You begin to realize, if I can run when I don't feel like it, I can do anything. Think jogging will ruin your knees? Think again. This is one of the most common myths that scare people away from jogging. But research shows that moderate jogging actually strengthens your joints, especially your knees. When you jog, the cartilage in your knees becomes thicker, stronger, and more capable of absorbing shock. In fact, people who jog consistently have lower rates of knee osteoarthritis than people who don't exercise at all. Shocking, right? Unless you already have a serious injury, jogging is one of the safest and most effective ways to protect your joints. As you jog regularly, your body becomes a well-oiled machine. Your insulin sensitivity improves, meaning your body is better at managing blood sugar levels. This reduces the risk of type 2 diabetes. Your hormonal balance also shifts. Men experience a boost in testosterone. Women experience more stable estrogen levels. And both sexes benefit from a more stable cortisol level, the infamous stress hormone. You'll also notice an improvement in sleep quality. That's because jogging helps regulate your circadian rhythm. People who jog fall asleep faster, stay asleep longer, and wake up feeling more refreshed. It's like a natural sleep aid, with no prescription needed. What if you never start jogging? What's really at stake? Here's the brutal truth. A sedentary lifestyle is one of the leading causes of premature death worldwide. It's not just about gaining weight. It's about your organs slowly deteriorating, your muscles shrinking, your bones weakening, and your immune system falling asleep at the wheel. Jogging is a simple, accessible way to flip the script. You don't need fancy gym equipment. You don't need a personal trainer. All you need is your legs, a pair of shoes, and the decision to move. Of course, we can't talk about jogging without mentioning one of its most visible benefits, fat loss. But let's be clear, jogging doesn't just help you lose weight. It helps you lose the right weight, the dangerous visceral fat that wraps around your organs and increases your risk of heart disease, cancer, and diabetes. After consistent jogging, your body composition changes. You lose fat, gain lean muscle, and become more defined. Your waist shrinks, your posture improves, and your clothes fit better. And yes, the compliments start rolling in. But the real reward isn't just looking better, it's feeling invincible. There are people in their 70s, 80s, even 90s, who jog every day. Not because they're trying to lose weight, but because it makes them feel alive. One man in Japan ran a full marathon at 93 years old. Another woman in India started jogging at 75 and now outpaces people half her age. These aren't elite athletes. These are people who made a choice, to move, to fight, and to thrive. So what if you started jogging today? Not next week. Not tomorrow. Today. Imagine what your body would feel like 30 days from now, 6 months from now, a year from now. The future version of you is waiting, and they're stronger, faster, and healthier than you ever imagined.